Welcome back to another episode of Last Minute Living. We're out and about again. We've actually gone further north. We're up in Noosa at the moment, which is about an hour and 40 minutes drive from Brisbane itself. So it's taken me about an hour and a half to get out here. A lot busier than what I thought it was going to be for a Thursday. There is people everywhere. So I'm doing my best to stay out of people's way, but also show you guys a little bit of what's to offer out here at Noosa. Some really nice beaches, unfortunately very packed. Again, the national park, there's a couple of hikes there that I was going to do, but I can't get a park spot. So yeah, very interesting, but we're going to do bits and pieces anyway. Just got back from the lookout, which is just on the top of Noosa. Pretty good views, so I've got a bit of that on camera for you. But I'm now heading to another little beach after doing some Googling to try and find out what to do next. And it seems like it's a little bit quieter, so I'm going to head there, cross my fingers, and hope there's a little bit less people there, but it looks like a nice beach anyway, so we might have to pull up for some lunch and see how we go. But on the way back, I've been told by my cousin to head to a pub that's pretty specky, so we are going to head to there on the way back. So it's going to fill the day anyway, so either way, stay tuned guys. We're going to show you a little bit more of Brisbane. So as of now, I've sort of thrown all my plans out the window and I've just been cruising down the coast, checking out a few beaches along the way. But we've soaked up quite a few hours of the day. It likens a lot to sort of Margaret River Way over in WA, so similar sort of vibe, you know, there's people surfing, fishing, rivers running through, there's canals. Pretty upper market, I suppose you could call it, but not a bad little spot up here in Noosa. I mean, I've worked my way down now, and that Point Cartwright, there's a little lighthouse just at the end there, but nothing too flash. I just thought I'd come and check it out. Met with this nice beach, but believe it or not, I've managed to bring the weather with me. So just over my shoulder over there is some very dark clouds, so it might be time to pack up and head to, I'm thinking that little pub that I was recommended. So if you don't know, the Queenslanders up here have a bit of a nickname amongst other states called the Banana Benders. So this is what the name of that pub is. So it's called the Banana Bender Bar. So we're probably going to head there. Hopefully we can get a feed, maybe a drink. And I've just seen too, the Glasshouse Mountains aren't far away. Obviously, four-wheel drive, sort of, well, a renowned four-wheel drive place, but obviously we won't be four-wheel driving due to not having my car up here. But we might cruise through anyway, have a little look around. If we got the time, we'll go for a little hike. But I think, yeah, Now that little storm's coming in, I'll give you a little peep of that. That storm over there looks pretty dark, so might quit while we're ahead and we'll head to the pub. I'm currently hiding from the rain. It's come in, but we had a good feed at the Banana Bender bar. So yeah, great feed, probably one of the best chicken burgers I've ever had. So I'll drop in what I filmed inside. Pretty good, pretty quirky, I suppose. Little pub, plenty going on. Good service too, so that's always a bonus. I think we're going to go head up to the Glasshouse Mountains. There's a couple of lookouts up there, so we'll see how we go for time. It's about 2:30 in the arvo now, so I don't know what this rain's doing, if it's hanging around, if it's blowing over. Supposedly there's a storm coming in later in tonight, so I'm a bit weary of that happening. So yeah, we're going to go to the Glasshouse Mountains and have a look anyway, so fingers crossed the rain will hold out. Even if it's a little bit of rain, I'll still try and get up there. Hopefully it's not too hard to do. So yeah, we've got a bit of driving to do. Got about another half-hour trip. We're on the way back now at least, so it's not too bad. So they're probably from the Glasshouse Mountains will be roughly an hour or so from there to Brisbane. So we'll be back there for tonight. We'll have to get some provisions. I finished all my drinks, so time to head to the bottle shop as well. But yeah, so far so good. We went to the Ekka last night as well. Not really much to film, so I will put that on the social media. If you guys have us on social media, you'll see that. It'll probably get uploaded as a short on YouTube as well, so stick around for that. We've got Keith Urban tomorrow night. Super pumped for that. Saturday, I think I'm going to have a night out with my cousins, so that'll be good. And then Sunday, we're planning to go to a little markets. So, yeah, we'll film a little bit of that. Apparently it's pretty good. So we're going to head there on the Sunday. And then I've got another 4 days to fill with things to do. So we'll see what we're going to do. We don't know. We'll have to do some research. So far, a few little hiccups along the way, but not too bad. I'll do some more research and we'll find some more cool spots to bring you. And hopefully this weather gets a lot better. But I'm glad to be in t-shirt and shorts. So unlucky for you Perth folk, but let's get to the Glasshouse now. Wrapping up today's episode anyway. Nice little look out there actually. Glad I come up here. So super stoked about that. But that is it for today. A few hiccups, like I said. I didn't realise Noosa was going to be so busy, but it looks like a holiday hotspot. So if you get the chance, head out there. The main beach was definitely right up there with some of the best. But other than that, we ticked off a few things off the list anyway. We checked out the Glass House Mountains. One day I'll come up here with my own car and we'll see what else it has to offer. But until then, that's as far as we're going. The Banana Bender pub, that was good. One of the best feeds I've had here so far. But now it's time to head back to Brisbane. So I hope you guys enjoyed that episode of Last Minute Living. We'll see you on the next one. What that will be, I don't know. There's a little wallaby just on the side of the road there. I don't know if you can see it. I'll have to zoom him in. There he is. Good way to close it out. Apparently they're pretty difficult to find, according to the bits and pieces I read. But yeah, some cool little history there with that fire watchtower. So that tower that I went up on, I filmed a bit of the reading there, and it goes through yeah, how it was used back in the day to spot fires. So obviously bushfires are hard to control, so the earlier you can find them, the better. And that's what they use, and they still use them today. Obviously we've got a lot of technology now, but still useful where it can be. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for the support again. Let's keep on kicking until we reach that 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. But we will see you on the next episode in Brisbane still. Catch you later.